All right, Shalom. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, double honors to apostles slash elders, which are of GMS. Blessed salutations to you brothers out there teaching truth and sincerity. All right, continuing on with the Hebrew alphabet, we're gonna go into the letter Ga. Okay, we start off with A and Ba. The next one is Ga. Okay, so reading from the same book, the ancient Hebrew lexicon of the Bible. Okay, it says the earliest known pictograph for this letter is what it looks like an L, and is a picture of a foot. Okay, and what you can see. All right, the modern Hebrew name for this letter is Gamal, or it has Gimel, but the proper name is Gamal, Ga and Ma and La. Okay. So continuing on, an adopted root. Okay. So when you put these letters together, it's Ga, which is representative of a foot, Ma, which is representative of water, and La, which means, we went into, which means we didn't go into that. We're going to get into it, which means to move, okay, or to walk, or to, move to and fro. Because when you say La, it means unto, but we're going to get into that in a later time. Because once you understand all these letters, Hebrew is more literal, okay? So basically, foot moves to water. Basically that's what Gamal, means. But we're gonna continue on. I don't want to digress too much. Okay, since the original name to this letter is most likely Gam. Okay, the parent root of Gamal. This letter is the origin of the Arabic letter Gam or Gim and the Greek Gamma, supporting theory that the original name for the letter did not include the letter L. Okay, because you got alpha, beta, gamma, delta, zeta, eta, theta, iota, lambda, some shit. Such and so on. I learned a little bit of that shit when I was in college, doing that little fraternity shit. But continuing on, it says the word gam. Okay, a gam means to gather together. Okay, because let me see. I don't want to digress. Let's just keep on going. It means to gather together as a group of animals gathering at the water hole to drink. You see, it says the pictograph script for the word gam is ma, and ma is basically Ga and Ma. The L is the foot representing walk, and the Ma is water. Okay, so basically the Gamal altogether is the word camel. Okay, camel is one of the animals that go to the water hole to drink, and is famous for its hunchback of gathering water or collecting large amounts of water. Okay, combined with this means to walk to the water. The letter Ga has the meaning of walk, carry, or gather. The sound associated with this is a G, as in go. Okay, the early Semitic Ga became Ga, and it basically went a turn of 180 degrees in a middle Semitic, or as you see here in the middle Hebrew. Okay, script. The letter further developed to what we see here in the late Hebrew Semitic script, or Semitic script. The late Semitic script further developed into the modern Hebrew, which is the fourth one. And you can see at basically the middle Semitic script became the Greek, which looks like an R, a reversal of the letter due to the direction of writing. So it went from right to left to right. Okay, so when all you niggas that are in these collegiate institutions, y'all like to get into Greek and get into these Greek fraternities, you know what I'm saying? I didn't get into a chapter, but I did deal with, me being in like a marching band and shit. We had that little, bum ass shit up in there. So I learned a lot of it through that. And basically, a lot of these niggas in college think to be Greek is to be somebody, but they really, all this shit derives from, all this bullshit in the Greek and all that, all these languages derive from Hebrew. You know what I'm saying? The Abaria, this is the holy tongue. This is the original tongue, man. This is what's over all these other languages. Even dealing with the pictographs, because that's, if you notice in all these alphabets, it always starts off as pictographs. Would you think fucking the Egyptian manuscript comes from, or the hieroglyphs? This pictographs. We started this, you know what I'm saying? Even though we're the youngest nation, but this language is not the youngest language. Hebrew is not the youngest language. It's the oldest language, okay? Let me finish this off and we'll get to the next letter, okay? As well as the Roman C and G, okay? The late Semitic became the number 3, okay, as you can see. All right.